JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is separated into multiple parts in which a new set of characters are introduced. There are many advantages that come with this part system. The first is the characters. With each part having different characters, Araki has the chance to display a variety of main characters, supporting characters, and antagonists. For example, Araki can create a righteous hero who wears his heart on his sleeve, a hero who is silly on the outside and sly on the inside, and a badass delinquent hero who rarely talks, all in the same manga. It also allows him to test out a variety of character designs. Though not all of his characters come out perfectly, a lot of them are well crafted. The characters mostly get just enough development and screen time to get viewers attached to them before introducing a new cast. Many lovable heroes and villains have come out of this unique system. The viewers will never feel like they have seen enough of one character. The second advantage of JoJo's parts is the story and the reset. With each part being a short and compact story, Araki never really needs to pointlessly stretch out the story, because once he has done what he wanted to do with a part, he ends it and starts a new one, keeping the manga ongoing. There is rarely ever any unnecessary stalling. In part 4, the characters are searching for Kira. After defeating his underlings and Kira himself, the story ends. There are multiple fights in between, but most of them relate to the story in some way and don't feel like unnecessary filler. The characters are usually given a straightforward goal that may or may not change throughout the course of the part, but once they reach their goal, the part ends. Another benefit that comes from the part structure is the variety in stories. Araki can try out new and unique story types in just one manga. He can go from traveling around the world to murder mystery to gang fights, all in one manga. Another benefit that comes from the short stories is the ability to kill off any of the main characters, including the protagonist. Since all parts are mostly unrelated and short, Araki can kill any character, usually within the final act, to increase drama and tension. This is something that mangaka can't do because then they'd be losing an important character. Araki can kill the protagonist's best friend, the protagonists themselves, or the entire cast of heroes. No death is consequential in the long run due to the constant resetting. Another benefit that comes from resetting is the ability to experiment. After a part, Araki can introduce an entirely new power system and scrap the old one. The greatest example was the shift from Hamon to stands. In part 1, Hamon was used aggressively with martial arts, and in part 2, Hamon was used strategically, usually making use of one's surrounding. By the end of part 2, Araki created an almost invincible godlike antagonist. When the power escalation was getting too high, he got rid of Hamon and introduced stands in the next part, solving all of his Hamon problems. Parts allow him to test out characters, power systems, and story structures. The part structure also allows him to create multiple final climactic battles between two arch-enemies, unlike other manga that only have their final climaxes at the end of the story. Having all of these things put together is like having a super compact Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach all be one manga written by a single author, but split into different loosely related parts. Araki is allowed to tell multiple different brilliant stories all in one manga with his part system. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content.